Guys and gals, it turns out that Disney could lose the rights to Mickey Mouse. Whoa, whoa, hold on. I know what you're thinking. The Mickey Mouse? The iconic childhood Mickey Mouse? Still very important to Disney, the mascot? Just hold on right there. Let's not get things twisted. Yes, there is a bit of a copyright issue going on, but not the one that we know, not the modern design that we've seen, the more colorful character. Okay? It turns out that it's at least going to be one of the earliest Mickey Mouse designs, introduced in 1928, known as Steamboat Willie. So this is due to US copyright for original works produced anonymously or pseudo-anonymously that can last up to 95 years. So imagine the original Steamboat Willie, originally designed in 1928 and will go into public domain in 2024. So in 2 years, by the time it's January 2024, it's public domain. So this is crazy. There's the good news and bad news. Maybe they can trademark. There is a possibility that they can still trademark Steamboat Willie. If you remember which one I'm talking about, it's the black and white Mickey Mouse character from the earlier Disney cartoons. So that's it. So they could lose copyright protection, but at least the modern iconic Mickey Mouse is still protected by Disney. Now, will that eventually go into public domain? At least I hope not. That would be really weird. By law, Mickey Mouse entering public domain will make it free to use, but there will be certain complexities involved. I've got a quote from a lawyer telling The Guardian saying, "You can use the Mickey Mouse character as it was originally created to create your own Mickey Mouse stories or stories with this character. But if you do so in a way that people will think of Disney, which is kind of likely because they've been investing in this character for so long, then in theory, Disney could say you violated my trademark." This is from Daniel Mayada, an entertainment lawyer. A quote via The Guardian, And also I got another quote that may shed light on his situation. "Mickey Mouse, as we know him, in color with gloves and shoes, will not enter the public domain." So that's good news. I think we all know which Mickey Mouse I'm talking about. Says lawyer Mark Jonas Block told Newsweek. Later, including current designs of Mickey Mouse will stay copyrighted until their terms end. Also, Disney protects Mickey Mouse under both copyright and trademark laws. You know what's even worse is that even more Disney characters could go into public domain. Apparently Pluto could go into public domain and copyright could end and be in public domain in 3 years. Or Donald Duck, or I don't know, that's only the two names what I'm aware of, but even more, it doesn't really make sense as it is Disney profits from merchandising sales and streaming services and clothing, whatever, cartoons, films, television, all that stuff that they're still using with the original Disney characters that still are very important and vital to children even today. But this lawyer known as Block, Mark Jonas Block, yes, explained that the trademark protections last as long as Disney continues to use Mickey Mouse as company logo. So as such, though derivative uses of Steamboat Willie version of the character may be used by others, Mickey Mouse will remain the property of Disney for the foreseeable future. So that's a good and bad news sort of thing. Trademark protection bars anyone from commercially using image of Mickey Mouse in a way that the products were official Disney products, So Steamboat Willie could still maintain some rights from Disney, but it could be recognized as a trademark. That's the important thing. Got something here. The first question is whether Disney is using Steamboat Willie is not just as a character, but also as a symbol of Disney, says Jane Ginsburg, a professor of literary and artistic property law at Columbia Law School in New York, tells DW. So yeah, similar recently occurred by the Yeah, something similar happened by the beginning of this year, actually, when Winnie the Pooh entered public domain, and yeah, I think we all know what happened by that point. So yeah. If anything, I would hope that Steamboat Willie doesn't become a horror movie character. Or an action hero or something. That would be really awkward or something. If it becomes like a Netflix or even a Hulu character, Hulu, Amazon, whatever, even a. Actually, I think it would make sense. I like the idea of Steamboat Willie for Hulu, seeing as Disney bought Fox's television movie IPs, and I think Hulu was one of them at that time. I think in 2019. So yeah, I think it's not a terrible idea if like, Steamboat Willie becomes a cartoon on TV by a company that wants to make use of it. But it's still like an uncomfortable and awkward situation if this is not something that stays with Disney anymore, So I don't know. I think that would be really weird how that whole situation may go. But yeah, it's too bad though that 95 years. I mean, wow. Who would have thought that something like that lasted so long? Something could come to an end after 95 years. A huge majority of us weren't even born at that point. That's crazy.